Welcome to the first episode of Invest in Quinte West. I'm your host, Luisa Sorrentino, the Economic Development Officer for the City of Quinte West, and I am thrilled to have you with us today. Whether you're an economic development officer like me, an industry business leader, or an entrepreneur, get ready for a captivating journey into Invest in Quinte West, where we explore the dynamic world of economic development within the Quinte region and beyond. In each episode, we aim to inform, inspire, and connect our community with the driving forces shaping our economic landscape. In today's episode, we're talking about all things Quinte West and its economic future. And we've got the perfect guides, the Manager of Economic Development and Tourism, Linda Lyle, and the Director of Community Services and Strategic Partnerships, Jacqueline Grimman. They're joining us to unpack the guiding principles, the big picture strategic priorities, and even give us a sneak peek at what's bubbling up behind the scenes. But first, if this podcast is hitting the sweet spot for you, here is a quick friendly nudge. Please subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your support truly makes our day and helps Invest in Quinte West find its way to more curious minds. Also, if there is someone you're just dying to hear on the show or a topic you'd like us to explore, drop us a line at economicdevelopment@quintewest.ca. All right, let's get started. Get ready to be entertained, informed, and inspired. This is Invest in Quinte West. As a part of the City of Quinte West senior management team, Jacqueline currently holds the role of Director of Community Services and Strategic Partnerships. Some of Jacqueline's key accomplishments and projects in her career have included the Afghanistan Repatriation Memorial, the development of the Quinte West's 15-year Parks and Recreation Master Plan, the historic live broadcast of the Tragically Hip's final concert, and many large-scale capital projects, including Kingston's first net zero target recreation facility. Linda Lyle is the longtime Manager of Economic Development and Tourism Services for the City of Quinte West, with over 25 years in the role. Linda is a driving force behind major regional projects like the Work in Quinte Career Fair and all the development strategies in Quinte West. She is a dedicated community developer who champions collaborative business and tourism growth, and she's one of the reasons why I love working here, because she is my boss. Okay, Linda, can you tell us a little bit about your background and how you became involved in economic development?
I have always been interested in economic development, and I graduated from Trent University with a major in economics at that time. I started my municipal career many years ago and moved into the economic development field when there became an opportunity. I have been working in the economic area for over 20 years. I enjoy communicating with businesses, looking for opportunities to support the business community, and working on regional projects with our various partners.
That's wonderful. And what about you, Jacqueline?
Yes, without dating myself, I've been working in municipal government for over 20 years in various capacities with touch points in economic development, whether it be special events, tourism, recreation services. And it's always been interesting for me to see how far economic development really spans. It's really at the heart of how a city works and grows and what attracts people to live, work, and visit, as well as invest in a city and community like Quinte West.
Yes, and that's a very interesting field for, obviously, for me as well as an economic development officer. But really, what sparked your passion for contributing to the economic growth of the community?
I firmly believe in Quinte West as a city, both where we've been and where we're going. And I'm always motivated and driven by how strongly the community comes together in its support of one another, whether that's neighbor to neighbor, community organization to community organization, or business to business. There's endless potential here, and that's really what keeps me passionate about being part of moving the city forward.
Yes, that's really exciting. And what are some of the key challenges and opportunities specific to the local economy right now, Linda?
Quinte West's advantages include its strategic location along the 401 corridor, which makes it very accessible and in close proximity to large city centers such as the GTA, Montreal, and Ottawa. Quinte West offers various incentives and support programs for businesses, and our diverse landscape includes manufacturing, agriculture, and tourism. We have large-scale manufacturers here and small independent businesses. So it's an ideal location for all different types and sectors of businesses. The area's natural beauty along the Bay of Quinte and recreational opportunities, I know which Jacqueline is going to discuss more, contributes to the quality of life for our residents. This helps to attract and retain businesses and a skilled workforce.
Yeah, and those are all fabulous benefits of investing in Quinte West for sure. So thank you for mentioning those. But I was wondering whether, as you mentioned about the industry that is here indeed in Quinte West, how are the tariffs impacting the local economy right now?
Well, one of the biggest challenges currently for businesses is the uncertainty of the tariffs. Manufacturing is a key driver of the economy in Quinte West, with significant integration with U.S. markets, which leaves us highly exposed to those disruptions from U.S. tariff policies. The Canadian Chamber of Commerce reported that the Belleville-Quinte West Census Metropolitan Area, which referred to as the CMA, ranked the 11th most vulnerable region in Canada to the U.S. tariffs, that being our region. Also, a survey that was conducted by the QEDC indicated that local companies in the region, that 40 to 50% of their business is directly impacted by U.S. tariffs, and some of those as high as 75%. So just in terms of trying to support business through this uncertainty, the Quinte Economic Development Commission, with support from the cities, has applied for funding specific to communities impacted by tariffs. And there'll be a number of activities that are included related to foreign direct investment and industry supports as part of that. Also, our economic development team has created a webpage on the city's website specific to tariff support, which includes updated information along with various funding sources and webinars to support businesses during this time. Also, we have implemented a Shop Local, Buy Canadian Made campaign with promotions such as videos, social media, and Shop Local buttons that we've distributed throughout the city and through the Chamber of Commerce, office, the Trenton DBA, and various businesses. It's really important to keep this message strong and loud.
Yes, for sure. And I'm a big supporter of the Shop Local campaign as well. So if you see me downtown or anywhere, I will always be wearing my Shop Local button. Just in terms of success stories and everything that has been going on in the last little while, can you both give me a recent success story or an innovative project that really excites you? So we'll start with Jacqueline.
The Kids Inclusion Art Show is really one that comes top to mind for me. It was an initiative initiated by a local business, These Four Walls Gallery. Really, as I mentioned, struck a chord with me. What started as a pilot initiative last year that saw approximately 400 local youth showcase their artwork grew this year to over 2,000 young artists showcasing their artwork at over 30 different community locations. Really was a perfect representation to have this community's pride and support for one another come together that you really don't see happen everywhere else. The business community was involved, the charitable not-for-profit community was involved, and it was just really great to see the school boards and the schools and the youth come together to make this project happen.
Yeah, and this is exactly what the community needs in a time of dire turmoil, especially in the world stage. So healing by heart is also a great way to bring the community together and make sure that we bring those little moments of joy in the residents in the community. And Linda, what about you? What is an innovative story or a success story that excites you?
The offering of the revised commercial and new tourism community improvement plan is very exciting for our team and the impact it can provide to the business community. The community improvement plan program provides grants to businesses for property improvements, projects for facade signage and interior renovations. So this program has a significant impact on areas such as the downtown cores and contributes to economic growth by improving the appearance and feel of the areas. The program is available to businesses in specific commercial areas, and the tourism grant program is available to tourism businesses throughout the city. So I've recently launched the second intake of the program, which closes at the end of September. The first intake, this spring, 7 applications were approved, with the city funding over $70,000 for property improvements to support local businesses. So more information is available through the city's website or by contacting our Economic Development and Tourism Division. But hearing the impact from some of the businesses that they wouldn't be able to do these improvements to their properties without this support. So it's a really meaningful program for the city and for businesses.
Yes, for sure. We enjoy the results of those initiatives for the beautification of the downtown. And I've heard as well from some of the recipients of the CIP, past and present, how the ability to access those funds was also an element that helped them decide to start with the renovation process as well. And Jacqueline, where do you envision the Quinte West economy in the next 5 to 10 years?
I see great opportunities for growth in Quinte West. We're a city on a positive trajectory. The city's projecting growth, and I know we as staff are continuing to work closely with council to position the city well to support, respond to, and thrive both now and in the future. We're really investing in infrastructure to support new housing and industrial development. We're building and fostering strong community partnerships, creating and enhancing our recreation spaces and offerings to make sure our community is healthy, focusing our efforts on physician recruitment to ensure our residents can secure primary care, and we're working with our business community to make sure they have the supports they need to build and grow their businesses in Quinte West.
Yes, absolutely. I think that partnerships always play a vital role in the growth and just the well-being in general of a region. So, Linda, what do you think is the role the partnerships, private, public-private, and intermunicipal, play in the successful economic development future of our region?
Our regional partnerships in the Bay of Quinte have set us apart from many other areas of the province. There are many projects that involve partnerships, such as with the Quinte Economic Development Commission, the Bay of Quinte Regional Marketing Board, the Small Business Center, Center for Workforce Development, and also our partnerships with other municipalities on many projects. This includes the career fairs, industrial retention and attraction initiatives, tourism development and promotion, and funding opportunities to support businesses. We wouldn't have the same impact if we worked on these types of projects in silos. They're an integral part of the support offered to the businesses in our region.
Yes, absolutely. And Jacqueline, did you have anything else that you want to add on the partnership side?
I think Linda covered it really well. I think, together we're stronger, and we have so many great partnerships around the city and around the region that are really working for us. And I think, there's only up to go from there.
Mm-hmm. And that's wonderful to see how the ability to partner has leverage more resources as we partner with other community has made us more of a leader and a pioneer in terms of a municipality. And so what would be an advice that you could give to other communities looking to achieve similar growth?
I think working together and not in silos is really key and something that has definitely helped us as a city. Individually, we don't have all the answers to everything, but collectively, we really can draw on the strengths and supports of others to achieve growth, and that's definitely something that comes out strongly in all the work that Quinte West does. We wouldn't be where we were without all the partnerships and all the groups that play a role in our success in economic development.
Yes. And what about you, Linda? Do you have advice for the other communities that are looking to achieve similar growth and similar results?
I think the key message is working together, like working with businesses, organizations, and regional partners, and keeping informed on the pulse of the business community is really important. So we as a municipality know how to react and respond. Also looking for funding opportunities to support projects and making recommendations to council on projects that will support growth now and into the future.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you tell us a little bit more about some specific projects that have been completed just recently? So, for instance, Jacqueline, can you please tell us a little bit more about the recreation master plan?
Absolutely. The city just recently adopted a 15-year Parks and Recreation Master Plan, an incredible document that will guide the city for the next 15 years in terms of its growth, building a strong, healthy, and active community. And really that will focus on short, medium, and long-term investments in recreation facilities, spaces, programming, and amenities around the city to position us to meet the growth needs that we can understand as of today will be upon our doorstep in the future. So, planning not only for the spaces and facilities that we need around the city, but also the finances that we need to get there and the partnerships that we need to draw on to make us a success in that space.
Mm-hmm. What a wonderful place to be, Quinte West, now and in the future. I'm really excited to be here. And Linda, could you tell us a little bit more about this industrial land strategy?
The industrial land strategy was completed last year, and it identified a number of recommendations. The key objective of the strategy is to ensure that there is adequate supply of serviced employment lands to attract industry to Quinte West. So just a number of areas that were identified was the city's current employment land supply, also the investment readiness of those lands, an assessment of longer-term employment land needs, and it also provided a high-level review of potential location options for additional employment lands for future industrial parks. So staff are currently working on a review and analysis of the viability of certain sites through engineering studies that were identified as part of the strategy. And we want to ensure that Quinte West remains competitive in terms of industrial land inventory. So when opportunities for industry present themselves, that we have the inventory to be competitive in that market.
That's wonderful. And obviously, having more industry present in the area will have measurable impact on the community. What do you foresee that impact being?
So a new industry to the community contributes to jobs, it's taxes that support infrastructure projects. It can be used for the purchase of additional employment lands, contributing to further economic growth, and also opportunities, like Jacqueline mentioned, in the Recreation Master Plan. So it provides those needed funds for the municipality to work on projects that will have a significant impact in the community.
Yes, for sure. And sometimes residents forget that when we do invest in growth for our region, it does translate in a better quality of life for them as well. That's something really important that in economic development sometimes is misinterpreted. So attracting new residents, attracting new visitors, attracting people that perhaps may open a business here or may bring their family to live here. That actually does translate in a better quality of life for everyone that already lives in the area. Better services, better offers in terms of experiences, in terms of restaurants, in terms of anything and everything that makes this place the place where you want to raise your family, the place, the community that you want to be part of. So the economic development side of things is not disconnected. It's connected with the community. And so I think that's a very important message that we want to share with our listeners today, whether they are already in the economic development world or not. I think this is how community growth, community prosperity starts. It starts with those big plans. And we're very excited to be here and be part of that growth for sure. And as we create this community that we want to be part of, we also continue to attract entrepreneurship, innovation, And we do have a lot of different programs and supports. Linda, can you tell us a little bit more about what makes this region attractive for startups and new business ventures?
Well, there are a number of resources to support those looking to start a business or to expand their current business. If it's in the industrial sector, the city's economic development team works closely with the Quinte Economic Development Commission to find a suitable location for their business. So it could be a small industrial business looking to start up. And also, we offer supports for financing options, and we act as a liaison with other city departments. There's also the Small Business Center that provides one-on-one business counseling services in a variety of areas. The Chamber of Commerce and the Trenton DBIA are also valuable resources to support new and existing businesses. And I believe there's some of those individuals that will be on future podcasts to tell more specifically some of the roles that they play in the community.
Yes, absolutely. And this is a great opportunity as ever to remind you that you can access the other episodes as well, which will be recorded shortly and on the same platform that you've accessed this one. And we will have a lot more leaders, representatives of industry, regional and local officials that will help us better understand what is the landscape for economic development and prosperity here in Quinte West. So tell us a little bit more about what's next for Quinte West in terms of economic development initiatives, Linda.
So we have several initiatives underway and new ones planned for next year. We will continue to implement the Community Improvement Plan to provide grants to businesses for facades, signage, and building renovations. We will be coordinating career fairs in partnership with the City of Belleville and the Bay of Quinte Regional Marketing Board. And we will continue to promote and market available industrial lands with Venture Drive Industrial Park now available for developments. We will continue with Shop Local campaigns and other initiatives to support the business community in Quinte West.
And what about workforce development? Is there anything coming up in that?
Oh, we have an exciting project. We will be partnering with Skills Ontario as well as the Quinte Economic Development Commission in offering a trades truck to our industrial area, which will bring many high school students from around the region to Quinte West. And they'll be able to have tours of industry and also be able to participate in the trades truck that provides opportunities for them to really have hands-on training in the industrial areas. So working closely with them, but probably a April to May timeframe to have that happen. We did have a similar event in Quinte West last year, and it really was valuable to the young people in our community and to really focus on the opportunities in the trade sector.
Yeah, and Jacqueline, as we wrap up this episode, what's one thing you wish more people understood about economic development?
That it's certainly not one-dimensional. We've covered a lot of bases today that might not have been top of mind for some people when it comes to economic development. We've, talked about work with the business community. We've talked about workforce development. We've talked about recreation, and all of these things really are led by economic development and really make a city work. So that would be my key takeaway for people, is that economic development is not in any way one-dimensional.
Yes, absolutely. And what's one key piece of advice for local businesses that are looking to expand or innovate, Linda?
Please reach out to the economic development team. Come talk to us. We're happy to assist businesses of all sizes and types in their business journey in Quinte West. We are the liaison with other city departments and can also guide you in the right direction with available business supports in our region that the city partners with to support you and your business.
Yeah, and when people realize that we are just regular people that are approachable, that are here to support you in your dream, realizing your dream. If we can help you, we want you to succeed. So don't be shy, whether it's by email, messages, or just show up at City Hall and ask to talk to someone. Please do come and reach out, because we're here to help. And last but not least, how can you, the listener, contribute to the economic prosperity of our region? Can you give us like a little nugget of wisdom, Jacqueline, on how the listener themselves can help?
Be engaged, be an ambassador, be a champion, spend your money here. Go take visitors to local shops, restaurants, and attractions. Participate where you can on city and local boards and committees, volunteering your time, getting out and support the businesses, events, and attractions in our community that make our community really the success that it is.
Yeah, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Being part of and creating the community that you want to live in is definitely something that, more people should do, and more people should feel that there is no separation. We're all one. Okay, so what is the last thing you want to share with our listeners about Quinte West today?
Well, Quinte West is the best, as we hear from Mayor Harrison. So keeping that in mind. So feel free, contact us. We're happy to work with you and to support your business growth in this community.
Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you. And that wraps up the first episode of Invest in Quinte West. Today, we covered the vision for Quinte West's economy with Linda Lyle and Jacqueline Grimman, and gained a clear understanding of the city's economic strategy and priorities. We hope you enjoyed the conversation as much as we did. And if you have any thoughts, questions, or just want to say hello, we'd love to hear from you. A big thank you to our incredible guests, Linda Lyle and Jacqueline Grimman, for sharing their wisdom and their experience. And of course, thank you, dear listener, for tuning in. Your support means everything to us. Before we say goodbye, don't forget to subscribe, rate, and leave a review on your podcast platform. Your feedback helps us improve and brings more amazing content to your ears. A quick reminder that new episodes go out monthly, ensuring concise yet comprehensive discussions. Stay curious, stay inspired, and until next time, this is Luisa Sorrentino signing off from Invest in Quinte West. Take care. Arrivederci.